It's a cool 75 degrees here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we welcome you live for this pregame show here of Week 6 of the conference. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kale, joined to my right, Jonah Baranda. Let's get started with the first week of this pregame show. Let's start off with last Friday's contest, where Carroll traveled over to Northrop to play Snyder, which that was a very interesting match for Carroll. Carroll coming out on top big, 47-14 in the game. Freisinger was 27 for 34 and 5 touchdowns and 1 interception.
As for Southside, they were on their own against Wayne last Friday, where they picked up their first win of the season, commanding style, taking down Wayne 46-0.
On the other hand, let's go over to Northrop, traveled over to Concordia, where in that game, Northrop coming out big, 47-6 was the final.
Bishop Dwenger hosted Homestead last Friday, where the Saints defense continued to shine, overcoming the Spartans 15-3.
Now lastly, let's talk about that Bishop Lures and Northside game. This game in the end came down to the wire. They were tied at 21 coming into overtime. This game would go into double overtime, where Northside was, is it Northside? No, it was Lures coming up on top of Northside 31-28. It was a nice 26-yard field goal at the buzzer to win it.
And that's all for last week's games, which leads us into the current standings for the SAC. Dwenger top Division A at 3-0, followed by all the rest of the teams, Northrop, Homestead, Carroll, and Snyder, all at 2-1. In Division B, Bishop Lures, in their double overtime win, puts them at 2-1. Northside and Southside sit at 1-2, and Concordia and Wayne are still 0-3.
Also, I want to talk about the SAC Bell. As of right now, the bell might be leaving Carroll's hands, because of right now, Bishop Lures and Bishop Dwenger are tied at 2-0 in the conference. So Dwenger has potentially Lures and Northrop and Snyder they have to get through to win the SAC Bell as of right now. But if Dwenger does lose one of those games, it's anyone's game here. So Carroll could potentially still have it here at the end of the season. So that'll be interesting here once we come into the playoff times, getting into sectionals. So keep an eye out on that conference as we get into that. So now let's get into the SAC picks. For the start, we will have Wayne is at Northside. In this match, I think it's going to come down to Wayne having to do a nice job on defense, but Northside is able to put up points week by week, so I'm going to be taking the Legends 45-3.
Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward for me. Northside coming off a narrow loss in double overtime, and Wayne is 0-5. Just got pounded by 46 to Southside. I reckon we'll see more of that tonight. Give me Northside 38-0.
Now let's get into the next match. Bishop Lures traveling over to Concordia. This match, Concordia has very good players, but they just haven't found the connection yet. It's late in the season. But on the other hand, Bishop Lures has been getting connections here in the last few games, and they've been connecting to their players how they've been wanting to be, and also their defense is also coming up big in some big plays. So I'm going to be taking the Knights in this one 35-7.
Yeah, this is another game I don't see ending closely, Austin. Lures just took down a good Northside team last week. while Concordia are still looking for the first win of the season. I've got the Knights 31-7.
Now let's get into the next match. This is a big one. Snyder travels over to Homestead. Both teams have a really good defense and offense, with Snyder has a record of 2-3, while Homestead has a record of 3-2. I'm taking Homestead in this one, 28-21.
Yeah, I'm taking Homestead as well. They're 3-2, but both of their losses have come against good teams in Westville and the conference leaders, Bishop Dwenger. I'm taking the Spartans 27-3.
Next, we got Bishop Dwenger traveling over to Northrop. As I just mentioned with the SAC Bell, this one will be a very interesting match. Both teams are 4-1 overall. And on the season, Dwenger's only couple losses was to Ron Colley. So, and Northrop's only loss came to Homestead, where they lost in overtime, 42-36. But this game should be very interesting over at Spooler Field. So I'm going to be taking Dwenger 36-21.
Yeah, 100%. This is going to be the matchup of the game. Both teams are 4-1 and coming off of important wins. I think the difference maker tonight will be the Bishop Dwenger defense. The Saints have only let up 27 points all season, and that's less points than Northrop put up against the Spartans Homestead, who Dwenger just beat last Friday. So I think the Saints will clinch the conference with a statement 17-3 win.
Now let's get into your match that we're going to have coming up here in a little bit. Carroll versus Southside. Southside comes into the game 1-4, while Carroll comes into the game 2-3. The last game these teams played were very interesting. Southside coming off a big win at Wayne, 46-0, while Carroll coming off of a win at Snyder, 47-14. This game, I believe, will be all in the Chargers' favor, so I'm going to be taking Carroll 60-10.
Yeah, I'm taking Carroll as well, Austin. I think it'll be a game of polar opposite game plans. Archers have a significantly better run game so far this season, but the duo of Freisinger and Van Pelt gives Carroll the edge in the passing side. I don't think Southside will have any answers to that, so I'm taking Chargers 28-10.
And that's going to be the end of this pregame show. Stay tuned, everybody. Your varsity contest is coming up live, and it's next.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
And now, a special thanks to our sponsors. 122nd Fighter Wing Black Snakes, Barton Co. Vilma, Big B Coffee, Community State Bank, Garrett State Bank, Innovative Control Systems, Indiana University, Masters Insurance, Optimum Performance Sports, Pizza King, Primary Engineering, Raptor Automotives, Structural Engineering, University of St. Francis, Wygant Construction, and viewers like you.
Give me three! Why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now, there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
It's more so a movement than a moment, 100%.
Pretty step back, hits a three.
Grow with our team in order to help us accomplish our ultimate goal, which is to win championship.
Boston with the blow by. Outlet pass, Holmes Mitchell.
I think as a team, too, we've just continued to build that chemistry, and it looks a lot better on the court.
The new Crafted Flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings, all for you. There's no reason not to get one or try all 5. New Crafted Flats are just $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till close. Only from Pizza Hut.
Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
And now, a special thanks to our sponsors. 122nd Fighter Wing Black Snakes, Barton Co. Vilma, Big B Coffee, Community State Bank, Garrett State Bank, Innovative Control Systems, Indiana University, Masters Insurance, Optimum Performance Sports, Pizza King, Primary Engineering, Raptor Automotives, Structural Engineering, University of St. Francis, Wygant Construction, and viewers like you.
cheers as they perform the Carroll fight song across the field. Carroll High School's choirs are in their 48th year of performing. Made up of students in grades 9 to 12, they have earned a reputation as one of the consistently excellent choir programs in the Midwest. They won top honors at ISMA, Fame, and Heart of America competitions. Under the direction of Jill Duran and Eric Smead, please join the Carroll choirs in singing our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Check 1 2, test 1 2, mic check on field, mic check 1 2, test 1 2, check 1 2, 1 2, mic test.
And we say good evening and we welcome you live here to Carroll High School for this beautiful night of varsity football. Carroll versus the Southside Archers. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kale. With me to my right is Jonah Miranda. As we are getting ready to come out of that locker room, heading down the tunnel.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all.
Here come the Chargers.
As we come back out from the lineup, we are ready to go here for week number 6 of high school football, Carroll and Southside. Also to mention, it is homecoming night, so things will be a little bit different here at halftime. We'll have the halftime homecoming court come on. And then also at the end of the game, we will have a post-game fireworks show.
Tonight's kickoff forecast, 74 degrees, winds out of the north at 3 miles per hour, and there is a 0% chance of rain.
A big, important game for the Chargers if they want to have any chance of staying in the SAC. They stand at 2-1. Bishop Dwenger are 3-0 and play Northrop tonight. A loss from Dwenger would put Dwenger, Northrop, and assuming Carroll wins, them plus Homestead, if they win, all at 3-1, all in the running for the SAC championship. It is going to be a nail-biter this season, especially if we see Northrop take down Bishop Dwenger. So keep your eyes peeled for those scores as they come in tonight.
Exactly what you said. It's the same thing that happened a couple years back where there was actually a 3-way tie for the SAC Bell. It was Lures, Snyder, and Carroll. So right now in the situation, if Dwenger wins, Dwenger is setting themselves up for an SAC title win in the conference. But if Dwenger does lose tonight, it's anyone's game here. So it will be an interesting match over there at Spooler Stadium.
But more on the match tonight in the face-off between the Chargers and the Archers. Carroll, you're going to see a dominant passing game. Jaden Van Pelt, our lead receiver, with a total of 618 passing yards on the season, while the Archers have a much more dominant
Southside has won the toss, elected to defer their choice in the second half. Carroll will receive at the north end. Good luck, gentlemen.
So
let's have a good game.
See a lot of rushing from Southside tonight.
As our referee just mentioned, Southside wins the coin toss, so they deferred second half. So Carroll will get the ball first here. See if they move the offense possession here very quick. As Southside gets ready to kick off, number 33, Cortez Wallace, the kicker tonight for the Archers.
Number 33, Corte Wallace, set to kick for Southside.
Boffman and Quixote lined up to receive. Boffman, one of our lead receivers this year, 222 yards so far.
And with the kick, we are underway. This ball is returned up through the line. That is number 5, Jacob Slaughterback, with a nice run.
Yeah, really well done by the sophomore. He receives the ball, finds a little bit of space. He's under pressure, but he's able to break 2 tackles, and he's brought down at the 45. Great return from Slaughterback there.
So Carroll will have the ball at their own 39-yard line. First down, starting there.
At the Charger 39.
This will be the first offensive possession for Carroll. Freisinger setting everyone up. Pass is complete to Van Pelt. There's a flag on the play. That ball got to the 45-yard line, so we'll see what this penalty is on.
Van Pelt the target early, as he usually is. He leads the team in receiving yards at 618. Expect to see a lot of that today.
During the play, personal foul, face mask, defense. That 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the run and a first down.
So the penalty will be on Southside. It was a personal foul, face mask on the defense. So Carroll has the ball on Southside's 39-yard line. Huge penalty from the Archers as a high snap handed off to Quoche.
Number 21, Jackson Rhodes, the ball carrier.
Jackson Rhodes, the ball carrier in that play. In the absence of Billy Lauer, who picked up a concussion in the unfortunate loss against Bishop Dwenger.
Lauer's still on the concussion protocol, still wondering when he will be back. As here's Freisinger in the backfield looking to pass. He has a wide open Boffman. Boffman still running it. Huge first down.
To 19, Mason Boffman.
Yeah, great play from Carroll. Boffman has yards of space in front of him, and Freisinger was able to pick up his head and find it straight to his hands, and Boffman does a great job beating his first man and getting that extra couple yards.
So first down, Carroll. Freisinger in the backfield looking to pass. He's actually going to take it himself off a run.
Freisinger on the keeper.
Gets a gain of a couple, second down.
Brought down by number 14, Jaden Jenkins.
6, I believe.
Yeah, Freisinger's done well in the RPO this year. Really good job. They're able to see the space on that right side to find that extra couple yards.
His snap. Freisinger runs out left as that one's knocked away.
Freisinger's pass intended for Boffman, incomplete.
Yeah, this one in the RPO. Freisinger takes it out to the left. He tries to find Boffman's hands, but he's under great coverage there.
Boffman.
From Kendrick Alexander. Doesn't have any space.
Boffman wanted the flag, but he did not get it. He was looking for a pass interference, but no call. So Freisinger with the pass. That's thrown out of play. This brings up
incomplete.
Fourth down and 6. What does Carroll decide here? Here's the pass, shotgun pass. Freisinger looking to pass here. Trying to get open. Freisinger. It's going to be short, and Southside will get the ball.
35, Zion
Freisinger and Carroll opt to risk it on the fourth down. They don't have Corbin Dempsey, their main kicker. He's 4 for 5 from field goals this year, but in the injury he picked up against Dwenger, he's missed the last couple games, so they're decided to go for it on their fourth down.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So out Southside, first offensive possession. Carroll turned it over on downs as that one's handed off, and there's a nice job there.
Brought down by number 1,
Evan Brubaker on the tackle.
No gain, second
No
down.
gain, second down.
More on the kicker situation. See Eli Newhouser on the field right now. Last week against Snyder, he was the kicker. Went 5 for 6 for PATs there. Had a great game.
Looks like Southside's going to have a fake handoff run. Nice catch there by number 9, Kion Beasley.
Patterson in at quarterback for Southside. Pass is complete to Beasley.
Beasley picks up the first down.
Yeah, great play from Beasley. He's able to run straight past his first man. Fortunately, Grabner's there to make the tackle. Prevents Southside from getting any further up the field.
Devin Patterson is the quarterback for the Archers tonight. Here's the handoff. That was the Maroon.
Moon on the carry.
It will be now a second down and 6. Got a gain of 4.
He's brought down in the end by sophomore
time for
Henry
a defensive
Scholl.
injured player.
Scholl's had a great season so far. Had a standout performance against Dwenger, picking up an interception there.
So Southside on second down here. Believe this is going to be a fake handoff. I believe it's going to be a passing play. They set up 2 to the right, 1 out left. It's a staggered position. See what they do here. It was a handoff right up the middle. And there's a first down for the Archers.
Moon, the ball carrier.
Yeah, Austin, you did not see that one coming, and neither did the Charger defensive line. Goes straight through the gap. Well-organized play from Snyder.
Austin Roars on the tackle.
So Southside getting another first down.
Good for another Southside first down.
Austin Roars with the tackle on that play. That's his 26th tackle of the season so far. He also leads the team in sacks.
Another staggered position. Now 2 out left, 1 out right. There's a run there from Moon, and he will get another first down. Southside doing a nice job here on their offense.
Spotted at the 43. That run is good for another Southside first
Yeah,
down.
Archers opting for the run again. As we talked about, that's been their game plan for the most of the season. Hardly any passing yards we've seen in their last couple games. It's usually just been Moon and Snow getting the ball up the field for him.
So it's a first down for the Archers. The same staggered position. It's in motion now. Fake the handoff, run up the middle. Nice job there by Eli Newhouser with the tackle.
Yeah, great tackle from Newhouser. He's had a terrific season. Leads the team in tackles, 55, now 56 for him.
So now it's second down and 8 from the Archers' 45-yard line. Another staggered position. 2 out right, 1 out left. 1 on the left. Pass is blocked. They're almost intercepted. Was picking it up.
Patterson's pass
was Liam Keys.
Penalty marker on the play.
And there is a penalty marker on the play. We'll see who this is on.
There is no penalty for illegal man downfield. The ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. It's third down.
Never mind. There won't be a penalty. The ball never crossed the line of scrimmage, so it'll be a third down here and 8.
Liam Keys overjoyed with that decision. Great block from him.
Southside in a different, interesting play here. Now they're going 3 out left. Oh, they fake the handoff to the right. Nice trip up there.
Moon on the carry. Tripped up by 4. Coleman
Tipton with the tackle with Newhauser with the help.
Great play from the Archers there. You saw they had quarterback Patterson taking it out to the left before the sneaky handoff back to Moon, taking it down the right. Gets a good couple of yards to bring it to 4th and short. And it looks like they're going to go for it here.
4th down and 2.
You imagine they're going to give it to Moon's hands, let him do the work.
And it's a handoff. And he is
Moon on the carry.
Picks up a couple yards. It's going to be close. Chargers think he's short.
Archers turn it over.
And Southside turns it over. Carroll ball here at their own 48-yard line.
2 drives and 2 turnovers on downs as Carroll will begin their 2nd drive of the game.
Moon almost got there. He got the outside edge, but the Carroll defense able to push him back.
Yeah, great stop from our defensive line. They've had a great season so far.
So, Carroll drawing the offense back out. Freisinger is going to pass this out to Boffman. He could not hang on to it. Pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down.
More on that Carroll defense. We've only let up 3 touchdowns so far in conference play. 0 against Dwenger. Have had a great season so far.
There's the handoff to Van Pelt. Gets a couple yards on the play. This brings up 3rd down.
Rhodes on the carry.
Actually, no, it was Rhodes on the carry. It's 3rd down and 7.
Dietrich Smith with the tackle.
Freisinger looking to pass. Goes straight through the hands of Van Pelt.
Pass intended for Van Pelt.
Pass was high.
Number 2, Newton Arnold on the coverage.
And Carroll will have to punt here. Another 3 and out.
Very quick 3 and out there. Gabe Freisinger tries to find the hands of Jaden Van Pelt, but just a little bit too high. Can't get his hands to it. And now bringing out the punt team.
Dempsey back in the punt.
Moon is deep for the Archers.
This is Dempsey's first appearance since we saw him against Dwenger 2 weeks ago.
Here's the punt. It's a good one. Deep back. And the Archers zone gets to the 19-yard line. That's where the Archers will have
Dempsey's
their
kick is
start of
down
possession.
At the Archer 19-yard line.
So far, both defenses have stood out this game. 2 3 and out, a 3 and out from each team. Archers looking for their first points of the game still.
There's
Hand off to Moon down the middle. Picks up a couple yards.
There's the handoff. Moon picking up a couple yards on the play.
Moon on the carry, Keys on the tackle, gain of a couple.
So second down and 8 now. So the Archers now will start the stagger position out right. There we go. Here's the pass. It's intercepted by Jaden Van Pelt.
What a play from Jaden Van Pelt, his first interception of the season. Jaden Van Pelt, the star boy for this Charger team, has not left the field today. Played every single snap, offense and defense, and he is crucial to this team's success. Just look at that. Picks up the interception, and Carroll gets the ball in fantastic position.
It's a huge interception there from Jaden Van Pelt. He bobbled it a little bit, but came down with the ball. So Carroll getting their offense back out there on the field. Freisner fakes the handoff, gets it out to Van Pelt somehow. Van Pelt going around a couple of archers. He's going to get the first down.
Freisinger's pass complete
Yeah,
to
Van Pelt, if he hasn't done enough already, gets the ball behind the line of scrimmage, takes it up 13 yards by himself, beating a couple men in the process and getting the first down.
Freisinger was way in the backfield, but somehow able to get the ball out to the hands of Van Pelt. That pass is intended for Van Pelt again. It's just over his head. Now it's second down.
Yeah, just on that last play, it was a no-look pass. Couldn't see anything behind him. Had two Snyder people on his back, but put his faith in the play call and was able to find Jaden Van Pelt's hands.
Freisinger pass is caught. Sheely gonna take it.
Freisinger's pass complete to 13. Harrison Sheely.
Gets a gain.
Beasley with the tackle.
6 on the play. This brings up third down and 4.
Yeah, really well done by Harry Shaley. He gets the catch, able to bring it down. Quick footwork to get past the first man.
So, Carroll now third down and a manageable 4. Looks like Carroll has nice hard snap there from Freisinger. Is going to draw Southside off sides. So now Carroll gets a first down.
That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
It's a nice job there, but from Freisinger, able to get the hard snap. And Southside just jumping outside, offside. So now Carroll gets the first down. Now Freisinger looking to throw, trying to get to Van Pelt. That's over the head, and there's a pass interference. Van Pelt was taken down in the backfield before that ball got over his head. So this will definitely be on the Archers.
2 fortunate penalties for Carroll. Facing a third down, but Archer's panicking under the pressure, gets the offsides call, and now the pass interference gives Carroll a golden opportunity to take the lead here and get the first couple points of the game.
So Carroll has the ball at their own, actually no, on Southside's, I believe, 14-yard line. That pass is just incomplete, almost intercepted.
Yeah, Freisinger there looking for Jaden Van Pelt, but he's under double coverage, has no room, got nothing he can do on that play.
Van Pelt's go-to guys, Harrison Sheely and Jaden Van Pelt.
And usually Jaden Van Pelt is able to beat them with speed, but in the end zone, that is very hard to do with the limited room, no running room behind. And just like you saw, the pass is just overthrown.
There's the handoff there
Rhodes, the ball
from Rhodes. Gets a nice gain there on the play.
Marked down at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Rhodes doing a great job in Lauer's absence. We saw Quixote getting good plays against Snyder last Friday, but it's Jackson Rhodes this week who's been the ball carrier so far.
So Freisinger setting back, throw out left, fakes the run. Freisinger running for the first down. He will get there. This will set up a first down and goal for the Chargers.
Freisinger gets the first down, just shy of the touchdown. He does have 1 rushing touchdown this season so far, but a great job from him to get the first down, putting Chargers in golden opportunity to take the lead here.
So the ball is placed at the 2-yard line. Carroll snap it off, hands it off to number 10. Asher Wagner, he's still fighting for it. Refs come in to look to see. He is marked short. This brings up second down and goal.
Yeah, really great attempt from Carroll, just a couple inches shy of the touchdown. Asher Wagner and Eli Newhouser line up behind Gabe Freisinger. Both of them are leading rushing touchdown players, and Wagner gets another one. That's his 4th of the season. Touchdown Chargers. It's Carroll who breaks the scoreline tonight.
Nice job there by Asher Wagner, just taking it right up the middle. No one even on him for Southside. Everyone was paying attention to the left side. Just finds the middle run. Easy touchdown for Carroll. Puts them up 6-0 so far. Now Dempsey's extra point here. Low snap. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good. Carroll up 7-0 here now on the Charger Sports Network. We'll step aside.
Charger scoring drive summary, 8 plays, over 46 yards, and the time was 2 minutes and 34 seconds.
Coming back out from the tiny break. Carroll goes up 7-0 thanks to Asher Wagner's nice 2-yard rush for the touchdown.
And Alexander deep for the Archers. Dempsey set to kick.
Dempsey now going to set back to kick. Here's the kick. That's a nice long ball. It goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, long kickoff from Corbin Dempsey results in a Snyder touchback, Southside touchback. Corbin Dempsey, younger brother of Dominic Dempsey, the former kicker and punter for Carroll. Dempsey was the punter while also being the goalie for the boys soccer team. Great athletic genes in that Dempsey family. What strong legs the two of them have. Now the Charger defense sets up.
All right, so Southside. This pass is caught there by number 4, Javion Ibrey.
Pass complete to Irby. Tackled
gets
by
the first down.
Newhouser.
Yeah, that's Irby with the first catch of the game for the Archers. Fakes the handoff to Moon, as they have been doing all game, and found Irby's hands, gets the first down.
As I have a scoring update from Spooler Stadium, Dwanger is up on Northrop 8-6. Here's the pass from Patterson is incomplete.
For number 3,
Tavares Snow, the target for that play. Two plays in a row where Chargers have opted well, the Archers have opted for a pass. First we've seen from that this game, as they are giving Moon's legs a little bit of a rest.
So now it's second down for the Archers. Patterson gonna put this ball in motion, hands it off. Moon, and there's a flag in the backfield.
Moon on the carry. Tackled by
I believe this
Tipton.
might be
Penalty marker
on
the play.
Southside for probably a hold. And it is. So it's holding on Southside. This brings it now to 2nd and 20.
Yeah, holding right after the handoff. Right when Moon got the ball, takes to the right-hand side. And looked like it was Roars who was held. And Southside back to 2nd and 20.
So actually, it's going to be 2nd and 19. So I believe Southside might be passing here since it's 2nd down and long.
Arnold and Irby lined up outside. Fakes the handoff. Passes complete to Snow.
Nice takedown there from Evan Brubaker for the Chargers.
Complete to Snow.
This makes it 3rd down.
Evan Brubaker, the senior and the captain, has 33, now 34 tackles on the season. He's been having a wonderful season so far.
So now it's 3rd down and 18. Carroll looking to get a stop here.
All 3 receivers lined up on that left side. Single coverage for all of them.
Patton in the backfield is just going to throw it away.
Yeah, great coverage for Carroll. Patterson tries to look up, doesn't see anything, just heaves it downfield to nobody, and now punt team comes out.
So it will be Jaden Van Pelt back to receive for Carroll. And it'll be
Beasley set to kick for Southside.
Beasley for
Carroll.
Southside to kick. Here's the punt. It's going to be caught there from Van Pelt at the Carroll 48-yard line. So that's where Carroll will have
at the Carroll 48.
their first start of possession.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited to conclude homecoming with a fireworks show sponsored by Wygant Construction, Innovative Control Systems.
37 seconds to go on the game clock here in the first quarter. Carroll up 7-0.
Pizza King, Raptor Auto, Barton Coco,
Carroll lines up with 4 receivers on the right side.
Freisinger's pass is caught. Well, that's Logan Heath. It is Logan Heath. That was a nice dart pass from Freisinger. Finds Heath.
Yeah, Heath does a great job to bring that ball in under pressure. Gets the first down for the Chargers.
Freisinger in the backfield, right at the C logo. As this one is being fought over.
Looks like it's caught. You just saw that was Mason Boffman. Catches it by pinning it against the back of the Southside defensive end.
It's a huge gain there on the play. Look at this replay of that.
I don't know how he was able to keep that down. Saw Reeps wraps both arms around the Southside player. Somehow is able to bring it in.
Your attention to the field as Patrick Kane
huge.
Is going to compete to win Pizza Hut for a year. He'll have one kick.
Huge catch there from
it,
Boffman, and now we will have
for a year. Good luck,
Patrick Kane trying to kick a field goal here to win Pizza Hut for a year.
Patrick Kane, a senior on the baseball team, going to be one of the captains in this upcoming season in the spring. Now has a kick from 30 yards out for free pizza for a year. Not very good. Good try, Patrick.
Charger Athletic Department and the Charger Sports Network.
That one is no
Pizza
good.
Fort Wayne for their support. Be sure to stop by the concession stand to buy a slice of pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we did see last week Brody Fisher, one of the basketball team captains, was able to make it last couple weeks ago, getting his free pizza for a year. He was overjoyed with that. Went and celebrated with the fans.
Also to mention, Brody Fisher, back in his middle school days, he did play football. As I found that out. here a couple days ago, because I did not know that. So now Freisinger setting everything up. Here's the handoff there to Wagner. He's
brought down by Roberson.
Going to get to the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Yeah, that's Asher Wagner, Carroll's go-to guy when they're in the red zone. Gets a couple yards, but eventually is brought down at the 4.
Here's the run here. Wagner able to find the end zone in for a touchdown.
Wagner in for a Charger touchdown.
Yeah, great play from Carroll. Wagner, once he saw that pocket, was able to find the gap. Perfectly executed play from the Chargers. Carroll now go up 13.
Nice run there from Wagner. Wagner doing his job here tonight. That's his 2nd touchdown.
Dempsey, the extra point try.
As now Corbin Dempsey for the extra point kick, and there's the flag on the play. Looks like Carroll wasn't set in time. So it was encroachment on Southside. So now Dempsey will have to kick again. Here's the kick. That one's up and it's good.
Corbin Dempsey stays perfect. Now 12 for 12 with PATs on the season. Chargers now up 14, and we will take a break on Charger Sports Network.
Charger scoring drive summary, 4 plays, 52 yards, and the time was 1 minute, 10 seconds. Dempsey set to kick for Carroll.
As we do get more scoring updates from the SAC conference, as this ball is kicked high and deep in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Over at Northside, it's 14-0 over Wayne. Northside winning that one in the 2nd quarter. And over at Homestead, Homestead's up 7-0 on Snyder in the 1st quarter. And in the Dwenger and Northrop game, it is still 8-6 Dwenger there in the 2nd quarter.
Coach Dinah will be keeping a tab on that game. Obviously, we need Northrop to win if we want any chance at retaining the bell, being the SAC champions again.
As Patterson fakes the handoff. Patterson still on the run. Getting around defenders, getting the 1st down.
Handoff was to the usual. Christopher Moon goes down the right-hand side. Past 2 players, gets the 1st down for the Archers.
That play is good for a Southside 1st down.
We saw on the last drive, Southside didn't use Moon nearly as much. Ended up getting a very quick 3 and out.
Also, another scoring update. Lures is up on top of Concordia at Concordia, 28-0 here at the end of the first quarter.
Patterson takes it himself this time, gets 6 yards. Able to break a couple tackles.
Southside still trying to move their offense. Carroll's defense is now starting to lock up. As if you're Southside, I would still use that running game here a little bit, but also try to put in some passing plays to try to get to the outside edges. And that's been Carroll's weakness here all season so far, is those outside edges with the passes. That's something to keep in mind. And now Southside will get the first down.
Moon on the carry.
For a nice carry there from Moon.
Ball is out to the 46.
Yeah, Moon with his second carry this drive, eventually brought down by the senior Seth McCall.
So, Patterson setting his wide receivers out to the right. Patterson draws out right, getting pressured here. The ball's out. And making the catch there for the Archers is Arnold. And there is a penalty marker on the play. I believe this will go on Carroll. Be a face mask, I believe.
Perfect throw from Patterson there. Yeah, Arnold was in double coverage. Still able to turn around and get the ball right to his hands. What a throw. What a play from Southside.
Actually, it was a pass interference. So Southside getting a huge first down.
Yeah, all the more credit to Newton Arnold. 2-man on him with the pass interference, and he still makes the catch. Really impressive from the Archer player.
Patterson winding everyone out to the left. See what they do here. He hands it off. There to Moon.
On the carry. Tipton and Newhouser on the
Tipton,
tackle.
Newhouser able to make the tackle. Really well done from the duo there, preventing Moon from getting any more yards.
So it's now 2nd down and 8.
Evan Brubaker makes his way off the field with a limp. Hopefully he's okay. Trainer coming to check on him.
2nd down and 8 here for the Archers. Patterson lines everyone out to the right. He hands it off to Moon again. Moon trying to fight. Carroll's defense there to make the stop.
Pulled down by Tipton.
It's Tipton who makes the tackle once again, but Moon does a really good job. Great footwork from him to get around a couple players and get that last lunge just to get that extra couple yards there. Make it a little bit more manageable for Southside on this 3rd down.
So it's 3rd down and 6. I believe Southside will probably pass here. Here's the snap in the backfield. It's caught. I believe this is going to be stopped.
Pass complete to
It'll be
Arnold.
4th down and short here for the Archers.
Tipton on the tackle.
It was Newton Arnold on the pass. Gets the ball right around the line of scrimmage. A lot to ask from him. He's able to get around 5 yards, but not enough for the first down. Archer's going to go for the field goal here.
So we might have to see what they do here, and they might fake it.
They're gonna go for it. 4th and short, it's Moon. Gets a couple yards and he gets it.
Nice first down from Moon. Sets up now 1st down and goal for the Archers.
Number 93, Tyler Becker on the tackle. Ball is to the
Moon
10.
has been so reliable for Southside tonight. Is yet to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage. able to get that yard, important first down for them.
So there's the run.
Yeah, this time handoff is to Javon Irby, and he is tackled for a loss of yards.
So
Tackle goes to Tipton.
it'll be a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11.
2nd and goal.
See what the Archers do now.
Big stop from the junior Gavin Goldacker and the rest of the defensive line, preventing Irby from getting anywhere notable.
So they set up the run again. It's flicked off out to Irby. Irby is still fighting for
Irby again on the carry.
some yards, and he's brought down. They're at the 10-yard line. So it makes it now 3rd down and 10.
Ball is spotted at the 10.
Ball's flicked out to Irby on the left. He sees he has no space on the left flank, cuts it back in, but Tipton has it completely covered. Doesn't let him get any yards whatsoever, and it's another loss for the Archers.
So it's now 3rd down and goal. Carroll looking to get a stop. So I'm not sure what the Archers will do. If Southside doesn't score here, would they go for a field goal? But let's find out here in a little bit. Southside takes a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll step aside. You're watching the Charter Sports Network.
Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So Southside coming out of their timeouts. Sets up, I believe this is going to be a passing play, and they jump off sides. This will be a false start. Backs them up even further.
Yeah, after that timeout, Christopher Moon made his way back onto the field. Thought that maybe they were going to go for him, but a false start does not put the Archers in any good position to get into the end zone here.
So it's now 3rd down and 15. Patterson still in the backfield. Now he's going to throw. And that one is picked off.
Patterson's pass intercepted by number 6,
Lincoln Grabner with his first interception of the season in the end zone. And look at that. What a scene it is. Gets the interception in the end zone. Patterson just heaves into the end zone hoping for the best, knowing that he has a field goal behind him in case it doesn't get complete, but not if you ask Lincoln Grabner. Gets the interception, and Carroll take the ball at the 20. What a play.
Lincoln Grabner gets the interception. That's the 2nd interception from Patterson tonight. Freisinger setting up his offense again. 5.5 to go. Freisinger's pass is complete to Van Pelt. He has some room. He rushes for the first down.
Complete to Van Pelt. Pulled down by Gaston.
Yeah, Van Pelt's change of speed is so impressive. From a completely stopped motion, his ability to reach top speed is so impressive, able to get to that first down there.
Freisinger looking to throw quick. Pass is complete to Sheely. Turns back around.
This time.
But ball
pulled down by Beasley.
Will get to 38-yard line.
Gain of 5.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, great play from the Chargers. Knew exactly what they wanted from that 5-yard route from Harry Sheely, and it was executed to perfection. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. This one again to Harry Sheely, gets the first down. Another great play call from the Chargers. Carroll get the ball all the way to the 50.
It was a nice pass from Freisinger, finding Sheely again, bringing up another 1st down. Carroll's just rushing their offense, trying to get Southside offset. Freisinger rushing out to his left. Pass is complete again to Mason Boffman. Nice gain there on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 2.
Down at the 41.
Yeah, the first RPO of this drive so far. This one, it ends up going to Boffman. But the Archers have had no answers for the Chargers tonight. They have so many receivers that are a threat. Boffman, Shaley, Van Pelt, Heath. They can't mark all of them. One of them has been open for all these plays, and Freisinger's done a great job being able to find the one that's open. And Chargers are rampaging down the field.
Freisinger gets the handoff there.
Rhodes on the carry.
Rhodes, and he is taken down immediately.
Roberson and number 21,
Roberson.
Micah Billingsley on the tackle. Loss on the play.
That's been the story of the season so far for the Chargers. Their passing game has dominated most teams so far, but their run game has been shy. Offsides from Southside going to be called here. Chargers are going to get the 1st down.
Another hard snap from Freisinger, drawing the Archers offside, picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, especially on those 3rd downs on Friday night under the lights. Players can panic, and penalties have been a problem for Southside.
Freisinger's pass
Freisinger
Van Pelt incomplete.
looking to
Alexander
find
on
Van
coverage.
Pelt. The throw was just out to the right. Van Pelt ran back from the left. He's getting guarded out there. So now it's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, another quick route. Freisinger knew exactly where he was going. Just tried to find it in Jaden Van Pelt's in his path, but passed a little too long. Incomplete. Just on that one, passes to Sheely, and such a hard tackle there from Newton Arnold. Shaley does a great job to keep possession of the ball.
Nice job there from Arnold, taking out Sheely. It's a loss on the play. It's now 3rd down and 12.
With that situation, though, anything but a fumble is a win there.
Now Freisinger in the backfield looking to pass. It's caught. Van Pelt gets to the outside, turns it, gets the 1st down.
Great route and great throw from Freisinger. Jaden Van Pelt gets the ball. Just that little pocket of space is enough for him to make the catch. After the catch, quick footwork gets him another couple yards. Great play from the Chargers there.
As it looks like Southside will take a timeout. We'll step aside with them. You're watching the Church Sports Network.
We need parents and members of the homecoming court. Please meet Mrs. Hopkins, north end of the track. Once again, parents and members of the homecoming court, please meet Mrs. Hopkins, north end of the track.
Give me 3. Why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. 1st down.
Seeing, girls flag football, it's pretty awesome.
Now there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
As we come back live from out of the Southside timeout. Carroll up 14-0, 2:43 to go. Carroll still working their offense. Carroll has a 1st down. Freisinger is going to take it himself. Gets a gain of a couple. Brings up 2nd down.
Tackled by Beasley.
Freisinger in the RPO looks up, sees Boffin and Sheely on the left-hand side, both of them in coverage. Opts to take it himself, able to pick up a couple yards there. Well done from Freisinger.
Second down.
So it's now 2nd down and 8. $220, the handoff.
Freisinger's
Gets
pass
it in
complete
to
Rhodes.
Rhodes.
Chased out of bounds by Roberson.
3rd down and 8 was no gain on the play.
The rushing game still has not caught up to par with the passing game so far. The Chargers, Jackson Rhodes not able to pick up any there.
Rhodes setting. Freisinger is setting up his players now. Freisinger looking the pass. It is caught by Jaden Van Pelt. He is down at the 1-yard line. This will be 1st down and goal.
Spotted at the Archer 1. That play good for another Charger.
Jaden Van Pelt in single coverage. That is so dangerous, something you almost never want to let happen. That little burst of speed, change of direction when he cuts inside, it's enough to get past any corner you'll find in Fort Wayne.
Here's the handoff.
Wagner on the carry. A loss on the
It's
play.
a loss on the play, loss of 2.
Tackled by Patterson.
It's a loss of 1, actually. 2nd down and 2, and Carroll's going to take a timeout. As we do have some scoring updates around the SAC. Northside up 20-0 on Wayne. Homestead up 14-0 on Snyder.
Hate to interrupt you, Austin, but touchdown Chargers. Fakes the handoff to Wagner as we, both in the booth as well as the Southside defense, thought they were going to go to. Ends up going to Van Pelt on the left, and he picks up his 9th touchdown of the season. Great play from the Chargers. Van Pelt has miles of space around him. Easiest touchdown you'll see.
It's a nice job again.
Iron set to snap. Freisinger the hold. Dempsey the extra point.
Carroll
try.
now up 20-0. Here comes the extra point from Dempsey. It's up and it is good. 21-0 Carroll. As I get back into the scoring updates, Dwenger is up on Northrop 11-6, and Bishop Lures is up on Concordia 41-0. They're in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Austin, I don't think Concordia is very good. Call me crazy.
As I mentioned earlier on in the pregame show, Concordia does have good players. It's just the connection.
Scoring drive summary. 13 plays, traveled
unable to find.
Time was 4 minutes, 17 seconds.
Bishop Dwenger versus Northrop continues to be the game to watch. So far, Dwenger defense has only let up 6 points. Somehow they have averaged only 5 points let up from their opponents throughout the season. Their defense has been shining all season.
And Northrop has the ball at the 50-yard line to keep an update on that. And here's the kickoff. Dempsey's kick goes all the way back into the end zone and is touched. It was end zone. It's a touchback.
And the Carroll defense having a great season as well, as we can see tonight. So far, the shutout in the first half.
So, the Archers will get the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Southside got a minute 14 on the clock to make something happen. Moon is lined up behind the quarterback as he has all game.
Set it up to the right. It's under pressure. Was Patterson.
Patterson's pass.
Really well done by Eli Newhouser, able to break through the offensive line, putting the pressure on Patterson, forcing him to throw it out of bounds. Really well done from Eli Newhouser there.
So now it's 2nd down and 10, a minute 9 left on the game clock. Patterson in a little bit of a different formation, setting up 2 of his wide receivers out to each side on 2 and 2. Goes to the backfield, scrambles to his left. That pass is incomplete, intended for Jackson.
Pass. Intended for Alexander, incomplete.
Yeah, Kendrick Alexander was the intended target there. He had the space. Patterson just not able to get to his hands. Throws it a little bit too far to the right. And now it's a not so comfortable 3rd down for Southside towards the end of this first half.
3rd down and long here for the Archers. A minute 2 to go. If Carroll can turn them over here, that would be great. And then Carroll still has game clock to go. As that one
Patterson
is going to be sacked in the backfield. Patterson couldn't get to the outside.
That's Austin Roars with the sack, extends his lead. That's his 3rd sack of the season as he leads Carroll in sacks so far.
So now the Archers are forced to punt. Before that, Carroll takes a timeout.
And Carroll defense continuing to glisten tonight as they not only stop them, but stop them further than they started. They're going to have good field position to try and get a couple points before this first half ends.
Potentially Carroll could maybe score a touchdown again because they'll have great field position. It'll be Van Pelt back to receive for Carroll. And it will be Beasley. Actually, no. Here's the punt. It is punted high. It's picked up by Van Pelt. Van Pelt going to take it to the 15-yard line.
Pulled out of bounds by Roverson.
Punt was from the quarterback, Devin Patterson. Does everything you're not supposed to do. Kicks it straight up in the air, giving the Chargers a golden opportunity to extend their lead. Jaden Van Pelt quick to pounce on that ball. Gets the ball all the way to the 17. Disastrous punt there from Southside.
It's a nice pickup there from Van Pelt. I thought it was going to go off the top of his hands, and Southside could have pounced on that. But Van Pelt able to turn it upfield. Now Freisinger looking to go. There's the pass, and is that caught? Yes, it is.
Van Pelt out at the Archer 3.
It's complete to Van Pelt again.
Yeah, really good pass, really good catch from Van Pelt. Does a great job not only bringing that down, but making sure he gets a foot in bounds as well. So impressive from him tonight.
So it will be 1st down and goal here for Carroll at the Southside 3-yard line. It's a handoff again. There's the touchdown by flag in the backfield.
Ball carrier is Asher Wagner. 5 touchdowns on the season so far. Would have been 6 if the play stood.
a hold on the play. So this will back up Carroll to now their 13-yard line, Southside's 13-yard line.
Yeah, nods of disapproval from the Carroll offense after that call. Did not agree with that one there. Regardless, it's Freisinger here. Dances in the pocket, tries to get away. It is sacked for a loss of yards.
Just like you said, Freisinger gets sacked in the backfield, just couldn't get outside the pocket. He had archers on both of the sides. So I believe Carroll took another timeout as well. So we might take a break with them. You're watching the Charter Sports Network. Freisinger with the switchback from Van Pelt has a wide open Mason Buffman in for the Carroll touchdown.
Great play call from the Chargers there. Freisinger has all the time in the world, able to find Sheely in miles of space there, completely unguarded. Carroll sent 4 receivers running. Archer's only able to guard so many of them, and Gabe Freisinger does a great job being able to pick his head up and find the open one.
It's a switchback reverse handoff.
Credit to the offensive line doing a great job, giving Freisinger all the time he needs to make a play there.
Dempsey's extra point kick is up, and it is good.
He keeps his streak going. He is 14 for 14 this season so far.
As I can have some scoring updates for you guys. Over at Northside, it is 27-0 over Wayne in the second quarter. Homestead up on Snyder 21-0. And over at Northrop, it is 11-6. Dwenger there at halftime. And also Lures and Concordia. Lures is still at 41-0, and Lures is getting ready to score again. They're in the Cadets.
Yeah, 4 blowouts tonight all across the SAC. The only close game being the one we pointed out, Dwenger and Northrop.
And
if Northrop win, there will be 4 teams, Homestead, Carroll, Northrop, and Dwenger, all sitting at 3-1. So a big win is needed from Northrop tonight to keep Carroll's hopes of winning the SAC championship alive.
Never mind. So that Concordia and Lures game is now at halftime, where Lures is up 41-0.
Activities at halftime this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for homecoming.
Another Corbin Dempsey kick results in a touchback for Southside.
Construction, innovative control systems, primary engineering, Big B Coffee, Indiana University, Fort Wayne, structural engineering, University of St. Francis, Pizza King, Raptor Auto, Barton Co. Villama Architects, and OPS are sponsors of the fireworks postgame.
Southside's players weren't lined up. Coach calls a panic timeout. But after that, we resume play.
The Archers take a knee. We go into halftime. Carroll is up 28-0 here on the Southside Archers here at halftime. As so far, Carroll just working their offense.
Yeah, as we've seen, Asher Wagner having a great game so far. 2 touchdowns. That catch, one of the highlights of the season so far by Mason Boffman, able to bring it down off the back of the Southside corner. Harry Sheely having a standout game. That's Asher Wagner's 2nd touchdown.
Also,
and on the other side, Christopher Moon has been Southside's main playmaker.
Also, there's a nice couple interceptions, one of them by Jaden Pelt. Nice one-hand grab, brought it back in as he was falling down.
Yeah, and the other one by Lincoln Grabner. Both them have been able to pick up their first interception of the season.
As those were your first half highlights, we will take a break and have the third quarter coming up after the halftime festivities.
Charger fans, please direct your attention to the track in front of the home bleachers as we introduce the 2025 homecoming court. We begin first with August Adams, escorted by Eric Adams and Katie Lehman. Future plans for August are to run track at a 4-year college and major in finance. Next up, Doreen Ajay, escorted by Deborah Abite. Future plans for Doreen: attend the University of Cincinnati, majoring in biology. Dorothy Ajay, escorted by Deborah Avite. Future plans, attend a 4-year college majoring in psychology. Mason Boffman, escorted by Chad and Melissa Boffman. Future plans, attending a 4-year college to study business. Sienna Baumert, escorted by Kristen and Mike Nuss. Bill and Katie Baumert. Future plans include attending a 4-year college to study business in real estate. Aidan Borbiev, escorted by Zamir Borbiev and Noor O'Neill. Future plans, attend college for pre-med and play jazz. Noah Bowser, escorted by Ryan and Kendra Bowser. Future plans include attend college, study kinesiology and physical therapy. Jonathan Brimner, escorted by John and Michelle Brimner. Future plans, become an officer through a ROTC program. Zurab Habib, escorted by Tanvir Habib and Sharmila Chowdhury. Future plans include studying neuroscience and eventually become a psychiatrist. Romeo Macias, escorted by Amanda and Jose Macias. Future plans, wherever God leads him. Kalia Mays, escorted by Kayla and Earlene Laster. Future plans, attend college to study obstetrics and gynecology and study medicine. Miley McCard, escorted by Brianna Sawsville, John McCard, and Brian Sawsville. Future plans, become a firefighter, EMT, and attend Indiana University, Indianapolis to become a paramedic. Aujane Starks, escorted by Martisha James and Ray Daly. Future plans, attend a 4-year college studying musical theater and criminology. Cole Stuckey, escorted by Sarah and Nate Stuckey. Future plans, attend Miami University, majoring in nursing. Jaya Todd, escorted by Stacy Householder and Chris Todd. Future plans, attend a 4-year college for elementary education and minor in sports photography. And Avery Zimbo, escorted by Steve and Kirsten Zimbo. Future plans, attend Life University, majoring in chiropractic. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 homecoming court. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 2 individuals voted on as your 2025 homecoming royalty are Romeo Macias and Zurab Habib. Congratulations, Romeo and Zurab. All the members of the court, please assemble for a photo in the middle of the track. Please now welcome to the field your Carroll High School Charger Pride. The 2025 Charger Pride is our largest in history at 200 members strong and is extremely excited to be back on the field and will continue to represent the Carroll community in several contests and performances this fall. This year's show is entitled Frozen Rain and features music from James Newton Howard, Hans Zimmer, and Alex Yoder. Tonight, the Charger Pride will be performing the full show. Drum majors, Natalie Gerber, Madeline Bappert, Sarah Oga, and Ellie Meyer. Is your band ready? Charger Pride, you may take the field for your halftime performance. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carroll High School Charger Pride. Last Saturday, the Charger Pride received first place in Class A with awards for Best Music, Visual, and General Effect. Top overall score for the day. Finished second at DeKalb High School. Will be traveling to Penn tomorrow. Some highlights for this year will also include hosting the Challenge of Bands with 40 bands from all over northern Indiana. Returning to the Bands of America Grand National Championship and a trip to Walt Disney World over spring break. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, want to direct your attention to the track in front of the home grandstands. Riley Glassley and Chloe Sarisa had an amazing season this last spring, which ended with them earning state runners-up for girls tennis in Indiana. Riley and Chloe won every match they played last spring and didn't drop a single set on their way to a 29-0 record, which means they won 58 sets in a row before losing to a tough Jasper team in the championship match. They defeated many state-ranked teams on the way to the championship, including Penn, Delta, South Bend St. Joe, North Central, Columbus North, Homestead, and Cathedral. Riley will be continuing her tennis career at Indiana Wesleyan University in the fall after completing her senior season next spring, and Chloe is looking forward to her junior year of tennis next spring. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Glassley and Chloe Sarisa. Since Carroll High School is in the final stages of a building project, our theme for homecoming this year is Dream It, Believe It, Build It. Keeping this theme in mind, Carroll High School Student Council wanted to give back to the community by donating a percentage of our t-shirt sales to Habitat for Humanity of the greater Fort Wayne area. This time, I want to direct your attention to the track in front of the home grandstands. On behalf of the student body of Carroll High School and the entire Northwest Allen County School community, our student council officers, accompanied by Mr. Million, would like to present a check for $806 to Lauren McCammon of Habitat for Humanity and Andrew Krieger of Homeowner Services Advocate. Jacob Hobbold, please report to the home concession stand, northwest corner. Jacob Hobbold. Also a cell phone. If you have lost your cell phone, that is being taken. Also to the home concession stands, northwest corner, a lost cell phone. And then also Jacob Hobbold, H-A-U-B-O-L-D. Please head to the home concessions northwest corner. Your wallet is there.
And we join you back live here for the third quarter, where Carroll has a 28-0 lead on the Southside Archers.
Kick for Carroll.
And Southside will get the ball here this second half. It's Corbin Dempsey back to kick here for Carroll.
Deep for the Archers, Irby, Moon, and Alexander.
Moon and Alexander to receive, with Irby all the way in the end zone. Dempsey's kick. We've seen four touchbacks tonight so far. He's gonna go for another one.
Dempsey almost put it at the 1, but it bounced back into the end zone for a touchback. That was almost a perfect kick from Corbin Dempsey. So now Southside will have to try to score if they want to have any chance of coming back in this game. Try to get on the board early here in this third quarter.
Yeah, Chargers coming off of a strong defensive half to start off the game. Haven't let Moon get a whole lot of yards in the red. No points put up so far from Southside. Their only time getting into the red zone was that time in the second quarter when Lincoln Grabner got the interception in the end zone. Got the turnover for the Chargers.
So Patterson's pass there was incomplete. Tried to intend to Beasley, so it's now second down. Here's the handoff.
Patterson on the keeper.
Patterson on the run. Gets
Tipton
a
with the tackle.
gain of 3, I believe, on that. So it's now third down and 7.
Marked at the 23, gain of 3, third down.
Yeah, RPO there. Patterson looks up, sees both of his wide receivers. They only put 2 out, both of them well covered from the Chargers' back line. Opts to run, gets a couple yards.
So it's third down and 7 here for the Archers. Patterson setting up 3 with receivers to his right. He hands it off to the left and met there by Liam Keys.
Keys with the tackle.
What a tackle that was from Liam Keys. Hands it off to Moon. Moon, you know he's so strong and so capable of breaking those tackles, but what a strong left arm that was from Keys, able to stop him from getting any further yards up the field. Now Southside have to punt. What a play from the senior.
Yeah, nice job there from Keys. Now Van Pelt back to receive here for Carroll. Nice job from Carroll getting Southside to go 3 and out.
It's going to be Devin Patterson to punt again, the quarterback for Southside. We saw a disastrous punt in the first half. Hopefully it's better here.
I think this might go on Carroll. Actually, never mind. It's going to be on Southside. It's a delay of game. So it backs them up even further. So it's fourth down and 12. They'll still punt. Patterson now going to punt from the 5-yard line. Almost got blocked. And there's the fair catch from Van Pelt. He's running, gets to the 40-yard line. It's a tackle by
Pulled
Barker.
down by 25, Raylan Harris. Penalty
Actually,
marker on the
Harris.
play.
So Carroll will have the ball in very good territory on the south side. 40 is where they will start their possession.
Jaden Van Pelt there, the man receiving the punt, does a good job getting the ball down, takes it quickly out to the right side, but it was Raylan Harris who got an arm, just able to grab the back of his jersey and stops him from getting any further up the field.
So in that play, Carroll gets called for a blindside block, so that backs them up 15 yards. Now Freisinger's pass is now going to be bobbled incomplete as intended. Or I believe that's Boffman.
Yeah, there's just no need for that. For that foul there from Carroll. Big blunder from them. Just puts themselves in a worse position for no reason.
So it's now 2nd down and 10. Freisinger going to take it himself. Gets through a lot of fighting for the first down. He does. Nice job there from Gabe Freisinger.
What a run from Gabe Freisinger. Looked like he was about to get tackled after a 2-yard gain, able to break two more tackles, spins past a third, and plows his way through 4 Snyder Southside defenders to get the first down.
This one's bottled up in the air, is deflected.
Yeah, this throw just intended for Van Pelt. Hit the helmet of Jaden Jenkins, and fortunately for Carroll, doesn't result in an interception.
So still now going to be actually
illegal substitution from Southside. Penalties today from that team have cost them plenty of yards, and Rhodes going all the way up the field, all the way to the 10-yard line. Great quick pass from Freisinger, and Rhodes able to take it down the right flank all the way to the 10. What a play from Carroll.
A nice job there from Rhodes, able to get to the outside edge. Got past the Southside defenders. Huge run on the play. This now sets up 1st and goal from inside the Southside 7. This is handed off there. There's the dive from Wagner.
Asher Wagner, yep. Looks like he's going to be a little bit short of the end zone.
To be down at the 1-yard line, so now 2nd and goal.
Already 2 touchdowns on the night from him, making that 5 on the season. He's going to get the ball again and make that 3. Asher Wagner extends to 6 on the season and extends Carroll's lead tonight to 34.
Nice job there from Asher Wagner, just taking it right up the center. Had some blockers and perfect run there. Now it makes it 34-0 with 9:06 to go left here in the 3rd. Here comes Dempsey's extra point kick.
Iron set to snap. Freisinger hold. Dempsey the extra point try.
This kick is up, and it is good. 35-0 Carroll. So that was a huge drive.
It's been a dominant display from Carroll tonight. Carroll has so many outlets out wide as a wide receiver. And with Jackson Rhodes making that play, that was his first big carry of the night. Now their run game is up to par. Carroll just have too many options for Southside to handle, and they have dominated tonight, 35-0.
I want to give some scoring updates. Over at Northside, Northside is beating Wayne 30-0. Over at Concordia, Lures is up 42-0. Over at Spooler, Northrop is still down 11-6 to Dwenger in the third quarter. Homestead is up
set to kick for
on
Carroll.
Snyder 24-0.
Moon, Irby, and Alexander deep for the
That's
Archers.
4 teams across the SAC still yet to score a touchdown.
There's a nice kick there from Dempsey all the way back to the 5-yard line. As there's a nice tackle there from Austin Roars.
Roars on the tackle.
Yeah, that was Alexander on the return. Roars just so quick to get to that ball. Huge tackle from him.
So now Southside will have the ball deep in their own territory. Ball's put back on the 9. So there was a penalty on the Archers, but Carroll denies it. So they'll still have, Southside will still have the ball at their own 9-yard line for this possession.
Yeah, penalties tonight from the Archers. We've seen a lot of silly ones, a lot of offsides, and a lot of illegal substitutions, just such unnecessary penalties from Southside.
So there's another run there.
It was Christopher Moon, the go-to guy. Carroll defense has done a great job shutting him down. And when Christopher Moon is shut down, the Southside Archers do not have the same type of options at the receiver as Carroll does. So Southside have been struggling tonight.
Here's the snap from Patterson. Another hand off to Moon. Moon on the carry.
Moon, the ball carrier.
Gets out to the first down.
Yeah, you saw there. Southside only lined up one guy on the left, everyone else down the middle. So obvious that they're going to play to their main man, Christopher Moon. And Carroll able to notice that, able to shut him down every single time.
Patterson setting up 3 receivers to his left. There's the handoff to Moon again. He's going to get stuffed.
Moon again on the carry.
To gain
Tackle by Newhouser.
of 2 on the play. Second down.
2. Second down.
It was Eli Newhouser with the tackle, extends his lead as Carroll's lead tackler this season.
Six minutes to go in the quarter. 35-0 Carroll with the lead. Here's the snap from Patterson. He draws back out to his left, getting chased around as Newhouser with the shoulder tackle, and he's going to get called for that.
Alexander's pass. Complete to Snow. Penalty
That was
marker on the play.
way after. That's a late hit. So this will give Southside a first down.
Yeah, Eli Newhouser, that's one of the things he's best at, is getting to that quarterback and not letting him get the time and space he wants to make a good throw. Unfortunately, hits the quarterback after he's thrown, and Southside get the first down here.
Not something you want here for Carroll, as now Southside has the ball at their own 36-yard line. First down. Staggered position out to the left. All wide receivers out there. It's an in-motion play. It's a handoff there to Alexander, which he's going to be taken down in the backfield.
Patterson's
Nice
Austin
job
Roars on the tackle. He has had a monstrous night tonight. He's been all over this Southside offense. Flag on the play, however.
Alexander with the reception. Roars with the tackle. Penalty marker on the play.
Holding called on the offense. Penalty is declined. Loss of 12 there.
There's a long high ball. It's incomplete. Almost there, intercepted by Scholl.
On the coverage.
Beasley trying to get to the ball. It's incomplete. This brings up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, it's a play call of frustration there from Southside. The run game has not panned out. So Devin Patterson opts to just heave it downfield, hoping that that Beasley can do something with it. But he wasn't able to bring it down, and now it's 3rd and very long.
I believe Southside's going to do a passing play here again. Patterson in the backfield gets chased around, somehow gets out. It's complete there.
Patterson's pass complete to Alexander.
Pulled
down by Tipton.
He's going to be way short of that first down. Way in the backfield. It's 4th down and very long, so Southside is set to punt here. And Van Pelt back to receive for Carroll.
Yeah, Patterson does a good job breaking that first tackle of the oncoming defensive lineman, Austin Roars. But Carroll just have too much pressure on him. He releases a quick pass to Alexander, but Tittman's all over him as soon as he catches it. And it's still a loss of yards. And Southside are going to punt. Southside with a new punter. Corte Wallace. Van Pelt on the reception. Carries down the right-hand side. He's still going. Beats another man, cuts inside, and is brought down on the 27. Another strong return from Jaden Van Pelt.
With the tackle.
Nice job there from Jaden Van Pelt on the nice run.
Archer 29.
That's been a big difference tonight, too. The special teams, the punt returns from Carroll have been significantly better than Southside's. We've seen Jaden Van Pelt get 20-plus yards on several occasions so far. Southside, on the other hand, are very quick to be shut down by the Charger defense.
Freisinger in the backfield looking to pass. He's going to take it himself. He will rush.
Freisinger on the keeper.
Not a first down.
Archer 20.
Yeah, Freisinger's done a great job in the RPO tonight. Noticed that there was no one open. Picks his head up, sees the opening down the right flank, is able to get 9 yards, bringing it to 2nd and short.
So Carroll will run it here. There's the handoff. There's the first down there from Rhodes.
28.
Or Quartet.
Chiate, the ball carrier. Tackled by Gaston.
It's Grayson Esquera, the quarterback now for Carroll. The transfer from Leo.
There's the handoff. It's a very nice run.
Chiate, the ball carrier.
That's Quixote with his first carry of the game.
Pittman with
we
the
saw
tackle.
him a lot against Snyder, but it's been Jackson Rhodes, the main ball carrier tonight.
Esquera in at quarterback for Carroll.
As that'll bring the 3rd quarter to a close. Make our way back to the start of the fourth quarter. The story right now is Grayson Esquera getting a couple snaps in. Throws it to Boffman in the end zone, just a little too high.
Pass intended for Boffman, incomplete. Penalty marker on the play.
And that's going to be a pass interference. Boffman was getting held on to. So this will set up Carroll in a 1st and goal. That was clear as day with that pass interference. Got the hold the top of the jersey, and Esquera in for the Carroll touchdown.
Grayson Esquera in for a Charger touchdown.
Great play from the Chargers. Fake handoff to Quixote, and Grayson has a red carpet down the right side to the end zone. Takes advantage, gets his first touchdown of the season.
That makes it 41-0. Nice run by Esquera to the outside corner. Finds a little pocket outside on the run.
Grayson Esquera, the senior, making the most of his couple snaps that he got this drive. Getting the touchdown for the Chargers. As Corbin Dempsey makes it 16 for 16 on the season at PATs.
As now Carroll makes it 42-0 here on the Charger Sports Network. We'll step aside here where Carroll will kick off here in a couple moments.
Charger scoring drive summary, 5 plays, traveled 29 yards, and the time was 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Dempsey set to kick for Carroll. Irby, Moon, Alexander, deep for Southside.
And this ball is kicked all the way back at the 1-yard line. Here comes the run.
It's Jaden Irby on the run, able to beat 2 men, able to throw all the way to the 50-yard line. Before he's tackled by the punter, Corbin Dempsey. Flag on the play, however.
Double flags on the play.
One was definitely a face mask from the punter, Corbin Dempsey. The other one might have been on Southside, not sure yet.
So the other penalty was an illegal block in the back. So both of these penalties are on Southside. The face mask penalty was declined, but the illegal block in the back one is accepted. So Southside will have the ball at their own
huge turn of events for Southside. Southside received the ball at the 6, all the way at the spot of the foul.
So Southside now deep back in their own zone. Patterson has to be careful here. If Carroll can rush up, try to get Patterson for a sack in the backfield, that could go for a safety. There's a rush, gets out of the side pocket, runs it out. Patterson fighting still, he picks up the first down.
Patterson, ball carrier.
As Patterson doing a great job in the RPO there, looking for the pass, it's not on. He picks his head up, sees the gap on the left side, is able to take advantage and get the first down for the Archers.
Spotted at the 19. That play is good for a Southside first down.
There's Patterson again in motion. There's the handoff. Finds Ivory. Gets around a couple defenders. Now it's chased out of bounds there by Shy. So, nice gain there from Patterson, from Ivory.
Murphy at quarterback for Southside.
Yeah, Irby in motion there, doing a great job taking it all the way. Route swinging around from the left to the right, breaking 2 tackles and getting a couple yards for the Archers.
Shy chased him out of bounds, second down. Murphy's pass complete to Timberlake Johnson.
Number 1. Number 1, Robert Murphy III, now in quarterback for the Archers, completes a pass and gets the first down.
Ball is spotted at the 34. That play is good for another Southside.
So Southside will have the ball now at their own 34-yard line here for a first down. So
Yeah,
Murphy.
That's the bright side of these blowout games. We can see some of the secondary players getting their time to shine. Both backup quarterbacks have gone in, and almost an interception there.
Murphy's pass.
Seth McCall almost getting his hands to it.
Number 20, Ethan Visaki on the coverage, second down.
As Murphy scrambles, he's going to throw this one out of play.
Murphy's
so there's
pass
no
incomplete.
flag on the play for intentional grounding. Here's Murphy in the backfield. Pass is caught there to Moon.
Complete to Moon. Brought down by
Quarterback change proven effective. Murphy's had a great drive so far. Made their way up 40 yards from where they started. This time complete to Christopher Moon, who takes a shift at wide receiver.
Once again, white Lincoln Navigator plate CUY 287.
So Southside gets set. They have 3 to the right. Murphy, it's a handoff to Moon again here on the left side. Gets around a couple defenders. There's a nice tackle.
Tackled by 31, Daquan Boone.
Daquan Boone.
Chevy Silverado plate DMF321. Please move your vehicles immediately.
Yeah, Snyder or Southside have the momentum here. Moon has been getting a lot of yards these last couple plays. We're seeing fresh legs from Chargers this drive. Haven't quite adapted to figure out how to stop Moon yet.
So it's 2nd down and short here for the Archers. Murphy in the backfield. Passes caught the Moon again. Moon tearing it upfield. Moon is going to get taken out of bounds.
Complete to Moon. Pushed out of bounds by Boone.
Great play from Moon. Murphy fakes the handoff and then throws to him wide open after he escapes the defensive line. Breaks a couple passes. Looked like he was through, but it was a last-ditch tackle from Boone that kept him out of the end zone. And Southside are in the red for the first time this half.
Here's the run. Moon again on the carry. It's a gain of a couple. This brings up 2nd and goal, and we have a scoring update from Northrop. Dwanger is now up 17-6, and I believe they're going to go for 2. And that game is in the 4th quarter. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Southside.
Murphy's pass complete to number
Snow.
3, Tavares Snow, in for a Southside touchdown.
With a nice catch there to get Southside on the board here tonight.
Great drive there from Murphy. All the way from the 6-yard line, a 94-yard drive. Moon doing a good job getting most of the yards for the Archers. And Tavares Snow putting the nail in the coffin on that drive, getting a sympathy touchdown just before the end of this game. Corte Wallace, kicker, looking to put 7 on the board. And it's blocked.
Wallace's kick is no good.
Nice block there.
Looks like that was Andrew Shy, the sophomore, with the block.
Just came rushing out from the right corner, got the block. So it makes it 42-6 here on the Charger Sports Network.
Wallace set to kick for Southside. Quijate deep for Carroll.
As here's the carry there.
It's Quixote down the right. Takes it all the way to the 45. The Carroll punt returns have been exquisite tonight. This time it's Quixote with the big return.
The nice run there from Quixote brings it to the south side. Actually, no. Be marked down at the Carroll 49-yard line. 17 seconds to go. Murphy is going to get the pass. It is caught.
That's Grayson Escara with the throw. Pass complete to Landon Kessler. It's the catch, and that's going to end the game. Chargers win 42-6 over Southside.
Overall, that was a nice game here for Carroll. Got a couple interceptions there in the first half. The second half, Carroll still fighting their way through. Puts in Escara, the transfer from Leo, into the game. He gets a rushing touchdown.
Yep, Van Pelt also with the touchdown, and Asher Wagner with 3 touchdowns on the night. Doubles his total tally on the season to 6.
As that is going to do it here tonight. Carroll winning it big, 42-6 the final. As I've been your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kill. With me is Jonah Miranda. We say so long here from Carroll High School. Good night, everybody.
Before security and event staff ask all to exit. We thank you in advance in helping our staff bring a long day to a conclusion and helping to speed up the cleanup process. If you find it necessary to wait for someone, please do so outside of the stadium fencing.